Continuation, 12 archetypes. Number 3, the sage. The sage archetype seeks the truth that will set us free. Especially if the sage overcomes the temptation of dogma. It can help us become wise, to see the world and ourselves objectively, and to course correct based on objective analysis of the results of our actions and choices. The sage is a seeker after truth and enlightenment and journeys far in search of the next golden nugget of knowledge. The danger for the sage and their deep fear is that their hard-won wisdom is built on the sand of falsehood. Their best hope is that they play from a position of objective honesty and learn to see with a clarity that knows the truth and untruth. Goal, truth. Fear, deception. Dragon or problem, transcend it. Response to task, attain enlightenment. Gift or virtue, wisdom, non-attachment, knowledge, skepticism. Pitfalls, being overly critical, pomposity, impracticality, lacking of feeling or empathy. Addictive quality, judgmentalism. Addiction, being right, tranquilizers. Shadow side, the unfeeling judge, cold, rational, heartless, dogmatic, open pompous, evaluating us or others and saying we or they are not good enough or are not doing it right. The fool or jester, number 4. The fool jester archetype urges us to enjoy the process of our lives, although the fool jester can be prone to laziness and dissipation. The positive fool or jester invites us all out to play, showing us how to turn our work, our interaction with others, even the most mundane tasks into fun. The goal of the fool or jester is perhaps the wisest goal of all, which is just to enjoy life as it is, with all its paradoxes and dilemmas. What causes most dread in fool or jester is a lack of stimulation of being not alive. They must seek to be perhaps as the sage, but many not understand this. Goal is to ease enjoyment, fear is non-aliveness. Dragon problem, play tricks on it. Response to task, trust in the process. Gift or virtue, freedom, humor, live life in the moment, exuberant joy. Pitfalls, debauchery, irresponsibility, sloth, cruel jokes. Con, artistry, addictive quality, inebriation. Addiction, excitement, cocaine, alcohol. Shadow side, a glutton, sloth or lecher, wholly defined by the lusts and urges of the body without any sense of dignity or self-control. Next is the ruler. Excuse me. The ruler archetype inspires us to take responsibility for our own lives, in our fields of endeavor and in the society at large. If she overcomes the temptation to dominate others, the developed ruler creates environments that invite in the gifts and perspectives of all concerned. The ruler quest is to create order and structure, and hence an effective society in which the subjects of the ruler can live productive and relatively happy lives. This is not necessarily an easy task, as order and chaos are not far apart, and the ruler has to commit him or herself fully to the task. The buck stops with them, and they must thus be wholly responsible, for which they need ultimate authority. Goal, order. Fear, chaos. Dragon or problem, find its constructive uses. Response to task, take full responsibility for your life. Give virtue a responsibility, control, sovereignty, system savvy. Pitfalls are rigidity, controlling behaviors, attitude of entitlement, elitism. Addictive quality, high control needs, addiction, control or codependence. Shadow side, the ogre tyrant, insisting on his or her own way and banishing creative elements of the kingdom or the psyche to gain control at any price. This is the king or queen who indulges in self-righteous rages and yells off with his head. Often people act this way when they are in positions of authority like parenting, but do not yet know how to handle the attendant responsibility. This also includes people who are motivated by a strong sense to control. Another one is the magician. The magician archetype searches out the fundamental laws of science and or metaphysics to understand how to transform situations, influence people, and make visions into realities. If the magician can overcome the temptation to use power manipulatively, it galvanizes energies for good. The magician's quest is not to do magic, but to transform or change something or someone in some way. The magician has significant power and as such may be feared. They may also fear themselves and their potential to do harm. Perhaps their ultimate goal is to transform themselves, achieving a higher plane of existence. Goal is transformation. Fear, evil, sorcery, dragon or problem, transform it. Response to task, align self with cosmos. Gift or virtue, personal power, transformative, catalytic, healing power. Pitfalls, manipulation of others, disconnection with reality, cultist, guru-like. Addictive quality, dishonesty, image illusion. Addiction, power, hallucinogenic drugs, marijuana. Shadow side, the evil sorcerer, transforming better into lesser options. We engage in such evil sorcery anytime we belittle ourselves or another or lessen options and possibilities, resulting in diminished self-esteem. The shadow magician is also the part of us capable of making ourselves and others ill through negative thoughts and actions. Let's finish this. The destroyer. The destroyer or the explorer. The destroyer embodies repressed rage about structures that no longer serve life even when these structures still are supported by society or by our conscious choices. Although this archetype can be ruthless, it weeds the gardens in ways that allow for new growth. The destroyer is a paradoxical character whose destructiveness reflects the death drive and an inner fear of annihilation. As a fighter, they are thus careless of their own safety and may put others in danger too. The quest is to change, to let go of their anger or whatever force drives them and return to balance, finding the life drive that will sustain them. Living on the cusp of life and death, they are often surprisingly humble. Goal, metamorphosis, fear, annihilation. Dragon or problem, allow dragon to slay it. Response to task, let go. Gift or virtue, humility, metamorphosis, revolution, capacity to let go. Pitfalls, doing harm to self, others, out of control, anger, terrorist tactics. Addictive qualities, self-destructiveness. Addiction, suicide, self-destructive habits. Shadow sides includes all self-destructive behaviors, addictions, compulsions, or activities that undermine intimacy, career success, or self-esteem, and all behaviors such as emotional or physical abuse, murder, rape that have destructive effects on others. The Creator. The Creator archetype fosters all imaginative endeavors from the highest art to the smallest innovation in lifestyle or work. Adverse to stasis, it can cause us to overload our lives with constant new projects, yet properly channeled, it helps us express ourselves in beautiful ways. Creators, feeling that all is an illusion, seek to prove reality outside of their minds. A critical part of their quest is in finding and accepting themselves, discovering that their true identity in relation to the external world. Goal, identity, fear, inauthenticity. Dragon or problem claims it as part of the self. Response to tasks, self-creation, self-acceptance. Gift or virtues, creativity, vision, individuality, aesthetics, imagination, skill, vocation. Pitfalls, self-indulgence, poverty, creating messes, prima donna behaviors. Addictive quality, obsessiveness, addiction, work, creativity. Shadow side shows itself to be obsessive, creating so that so many possibilities are being imagined that none can be acted upon fully. You might remember a film called The Pumpkin Eater, in which a woman got pregnant every time she was face to face with the vacuousness of her life. So too, we can fill our emptiness with yet another inessential project, challenge, or new thing to do, as she filled herself with another baby. One variety of this is workaholism, in which we can always think of just one more thing to do. The Seeker. The Seeker leaves the known to discover and explore the unknown. This inner rugged individual craves loneliness and isolation to seek out new paths. Open oppositional. This iconoclastic archetype help us discover our uniqueness, our perspectives, and our callings. Seekers are looking for something that will improve their life in some way, but in doing so may not realize that they have much already inside themselves. They embrace learning and are ambitious in their quests and often avoid the encumbrance of support from others. Needing to do it themselves, they keep moving until they find their goal, and usually their true self too. Goal, search for a better life. Fear, conformity. Dragon or problem, flee from it. Response to task, be true to deeper self. Gift or your virtue, autonomy, ambition, identity, expanded possibilities. Pitfalls, inability to commit, chronic disappointment, alienation, and loneliness. Addictive qualities, self-centeredness. Addiction, independence, or perfection. Shadow side, the perfectionist always is striving to measure up to an impossible goal or to find the right solution. We see this in people whose main life activity is self-improvement, going from the health club to yet another self-improvement course, etc. Yet you never feel ready to commit to accomplishing anything. Okay, the lover. The lover archetype governs all kinds of love, from parental love to friendship to spiritual love. But we know it best in romance. Although it can bring all sorts of heartache and drama, it helps us experience pleasure, achieve intimacy, make commitments, and follow our bliss. The lover seeks the bliss of true love and the syzygy of the divine couple. They often show the passion that they seek in a relationship in their energy and commitment to gaining the reciprocal love of another. They fear both being alone and losing the love that they have gained, driving them to constantly sustain their love relationships. Goal, bliss, fear, loss of love, dragon or problem, love it. Response to task, follow your bliss. Gift, virtue, passion, commitment, enthusiasm, sensual pleasure. Pitfalls, objectifying others, romance, sex addictions, out of control sexuality, addictive quality, intimacy problems, addiction, relationships, sex. Shadow side includes the sirens, luring others from their quests, seducers using love for conquest, sex or relationship addicts feeling addicted to love, and anyone who is unable to say no when passion descends or is totally destroyed when a lover leaves. The warrior. Last two. When everything seems lost, the warrior rides over the hill and saves the day. Tough and courageous, their archetype help us set and achieve goals, overcome obstacles, and persist in difficult times, although it also tends to see others as enemies and to think in either or terms. The warrior is relatively simple in their thoughts patterns, seeking simply to win whatever confronts them, including the dragons that live inside the mind and their underlying fear of weakness. Their challenge is to bring meaning to what they do, perhaps choosing their battles wisely, which they do using courage and the warrior's discipline. Goal is to win. Fear is weakness, and dragon or problems, they confront it. Gift or virtue, courage, discipline, determination, skill. Pitfalls, fear of impotence leading to ruthlessness, arrogance. Addictive quality, stoicism. Addictive quality, addiction is achievement, success. Shadow side, the villain who uses warrior skills for personal gain without thought of morality, ethics, or the good of the whole group. It is also active in our lives anytime we feel compelled to compromise our principles in order to compete, win, or get our own way. For example, the shadow warrior is rampant in the business world today. It is also seen a tendency to be continually embattled, so that one perceives virtually everything that happens as a slight, a threat, or a challenge to be confronted. The caregiver. The caregiver is an altruist moved by compassion, generosity, and selflessness to help others. Although prone to martyrdom and enabling behaviors, the inner caregiver help us raise our children, aid those in need, and build structure to sustain life and health. Caregivers first seek to help others, which they do compassion and generosity. A risk they take is that in their pursuit to help others, they may end up being harmed themselves. They dislike selfishness, especially in themselves, and fear what it might make them. Goal, help others. Fear, selfishness. Dragon or problem, take care of it or those it harms. Response to task, give without maiming self or others. Give virtue, compassion, generosity, nurturance, community. Pitfalls, martyrdom, enabling others, codependence, guilt-tripping, addictive quality, rescuing, addiction, caretaking, codependence. Slow side, the suffering martyr who controls others by making them feel guilty. Look at all I sacrificed for you. It evidences itself in our manipulative or devouring behaviors, in which the individual uses caretaking to control or smother others. It is also found in codependence, a compulsive need to take care of or rescue others. By reading these 12 archetypes, I can say that I am the combination of this. Bye and good night.